Vehicles for Change is one of 3 organizations awarded with a $25,000 grant by Planet Aid.
Vehicles for Change is a 23-year-old nonprofit, originally established to address the issue that families living in poverty have in getting to and from employment. We created the Vehicles for Change program where we take donated cars and repair them, and then through partner agencies we identify families who need a car for about $950. We provide them with a 6-month warranty, so we make sure the car stays on the road while they're getting on their feet. And they get a 12-month loan so they can pay for the car over time, and at the same time they establish credit while they're paying for their car.
Since 1999, Vehicles for Change has awarded 6,900 cars to low-income families, changing the lives of more than 24,000 people.
We created what we call the Full Circle Auto Repair and Training Center in 2015. In that program we train individuals, most of whom are coming directly out of incarceration, to be auto mechanics. In addition, with those programs, we have a garage that's open to the public, so that's our social enterprise that generates revenue for the training program so we can create a sustainable program over time.
Planet Aid's grant will allow Vehicles for Change to pilot an innovative training program that will provide individuals with the knowledge and skills to become entry-level mechanics utilizing virtual reality technology.
So the virtual training really was kind of a combine between myself and one of our board members, Jeff Bund, who is heavily into the virtual world. And so through a conversation Jeff and I had, particularly looking at what was going on coming out of COVID with so much virtual education going on, that we looked at that and thought, wow, what a great idea, and what a way that we could then provide training to people across the country, really, whether they're at the high school level, whether incarcerated, or even to other nonprofit organizations that do workforce development that would love to have an automotive program. But the cost of putting an automotive program in anywhere, whether it's a high school, a prison, another nonprofit, just in the first year is $350,000 to $400,000. We can put a virtual training program almost anywhere for between $25,000 and $50,000. You know, so often we hear, wow, it's great that you're providing a second chance for these individuals. Most of our guys and ladies that come through our program, it's their first chance. They got involved in the criminal justice system between 13 and 16 years old and never really had an opportunity. They grew up in some really tough neighborhoods throughout the state of Maryland, mostly Baltimore City. And so to be able to provide that first opportunity for these individuals and to see them just grasp that opportunity and really be excited about finally somebody caring about them. Most of them talk about our VFC team as their family, and then making sure that they have those opportunities in that career to grow once they leave our program. We've trained and placed a little over 200 individuals. We have a 90% completion rate, so 90% of the people who have entered our program have graduated and gone on to employment. We have a 100% placement rate. So we basically now guarantee an individual, if you come into the program and finish, we will find you a job in the automotive industry. And we track our individuals once they leave here. Our recidivism rate is less than 5%. The national recidivism rate is somewhere north of 60%. We're creating good employees. But what it shows is that, and studies have been done across the country, the #1 factor of recidivism is a well-paying job. And if we can give people those opportunities, we're going to reduce recidivism across the country.
Vehicles for Change was featured on The Kelly Clarkson Show for Giving Tuesday, this past November 2022.